So, this year I'd been trying to get into other things that weren't just mainline. Starting off, I went with G1 to try and experience that. But I also wanted to take a quick look into third party, which I'd finally gotten into through the New Age line of Legends Transformers. And today, I thought I'd take a look at one of them. So today, we're taking a look at the New Age Lucifer, otherwise known as Starscream. And this figure specifically is a toy accurate version, as I just like the toy accurate look a lot more than the cartoon look. So, starting off in jet mode, Starscream turns into the F-15 jet that he always is. I really love how much sculpting New Age really put into them, and I must say the Decepticon insignias on his wings aren't there when you get the figure. I applied them myself. Normally that's just completely blank, but I put the logos on. I love all the little panel lines the jet has to give him like the aerodynamic look to it. It looks really nice. I love how the cockpit looks and how there's actually a seating area in there, and how it all looks so smooth. Now, I know you do get some missiles for jet mode, but I prefer my Seekers having their Norways in jet mode and robot mode, so that's why I keep the Norways on this jet mode here. I love the tail fins and how they actually have the F look to it, unlike the show model, which is just like a red streak. I'll always prefer them being a little more detailed, even if it's just a simple shape. I love the little details up at the front of the jet where the intakes are, like how we've got the gray area of little vents on it, followed by the yellow and the red. It all just really does mimic the toys look really nice. And this is one of the few figures that, for a jet mode, it doesn't have that much kibble underneath. The only bits of kibble they can really notice are the arms. But even then, you don't really notice them. So hey, Starscream here does look really good, so I just had to give him some poses, so here they are. Transformation on Starscream is amazing, and that's strange coming from a jet transformer. Everything he does just feels so nice. Now you will notice I don't transform the tail fins. That's just so he can have some heel support in robot mode. But the way his cockpit transforms and makes the chest, just so he can have a waist swivel, it's really good. And I hope Hasbro can actually learn from this transformation here, because it is really nice. But here we are in robot mode, and Starscream looks really nice. So starting off, we'll go up to his head. His head is the only part of him that I don't really like. That's just because for the toy accurate version, it all blends together, because they chose the same shade as black as his face as they did for his helmet. But I do really like the piercing yellow eyes he has. I do prefer my Decepticons with red eyes, but these piercing yellow ones do look really nice. The rest of Starscream also looks really good as well. I love the air intakes next to his head. They can move, so you can either have them swooshed back or swooshed forward. I prefer them swooshing back just so his head doesn't come in line with him. I love the way the body looks and how the actual chest is made up. His chest is made up with the cockpit, so it actually lets him have a waist swivel. So we actually get a waist swivel on a jet transformer for once, which is really nice. I do find it strange that the cockpit is clear plastic instead of clear orange plastic. But toy accurate version, that's what it looks like. I'm fine with it. I do say though, I do miss the little swirly fan things the Chug figures have in his chest. He just looks a little plain without them. I love how his legs look. They look really chunky. And I do leave the tail fins out so he can have some heel support, otherwise he's falling down everywhere. I do like that his feet also have little details. Does look really nice. And this is also one of the few figures that has a really clean back. Posability on Starscream is pretty good. Starting off, you got a swivel at the head if you can actually access it. Arms are on ball joints, allowing for full 360 around if it doesn't hang up on the wings. And they can go out at 90 and hinge down. There's a elbow swivel, elbow bends at 90 and can hinge sideways due to transformation. There's wrist swivel, waist swivel, ab crunch, legs are unimpeded in all directions, the thigh swivel, 90 at the knees, and foot pivot. Accessory wise, he does have a bunch of stuff. Starting off here is a closed gripping hand, pair of pointing hands, pair of spread open hands, 2 null rays, 2 jet missiles, a Megatron, 2 jet thruster effect pieces, and he would also have 2 null ray blast effects, but I lost one of them. But hey, Starscream looks really good in robot mode, so I just had to put him in some poses, so here they are. This has been the review for the new age Lucifer, also known as Starscream. Tell me, what do you think about this figure? Did you ever pick him up? If you did, tell me what do you think? Or did you not care about third party at all? Personally, as my entrance into third party, I do really like him. He's really nice, and I do hope if Hasbro ever makes a new Studio Series 86 Starscream, it has a transformation similar to this one, as the Earthrise Seeker mold just needs to go. But tell me, what do you think? Thanks for watching.